Hey everyone, today we are going to see about the remaining firewall requirements. Let's go to the discovery patterns. Yesterday we had already created the Cisco firewall pattern. So let's search it in here. So this is a Cisco firewall pattern. So we are in the Cisco firewall pattern. Now open this discovery ID under the identification section. Enable the debug mode. So this is our IP address for SNMP. Let's connect this one. So the debug mode has been enabled. Let's create a new step. Before that, we can name that first step called as set device type. Earlier we had created this one, right? So we got the device type. So I just rename it. Now I am going to create a new step. You can create it above or below. Now I am going to create it on above. Now give this name as a get SNMP info. Let's select it. For this, we need to declare the operations. So let's select the SNMP query. It's asking for the scalar table. Let's select as a table. Now provide the table name as SNMP info. Let's go info. Put it as a short description. Now the table UID we should need to provide it. We just provide the table UID. Then so now you can got it right. The table name we had changes to SNMP info. Then column name can be short description. Table OID can be the particular OID name number. Column OID is equal to 6. Now let's add the new column in here. That is called comments. The value can be 1. Can minus this one, delete this one. Accidentally have created. So I have deleted. Now let's test this SNMP query. From this SNMP query, populating some temporary values as a planet Earth in instance ID as 0 and comments as a Cisco fixed firewall. Now let's go to the set device type. Now I can change this operation as parse variable. Once we change it, I just want to call the SNMP infos commands. So here this is the table, right? In the table we are just calling SNMP info. Inside the SNMP info I need the commands. So for that we should have some of the format. So now I'm putting that one. So if I put like this, if I click retrieve, I can able to get the Cisco fixed firewall 6.0. Now I just drag this firewall. So if I drag it, I can see this as a name. So now let's change this name to device type, device underscore type. So now let's change the here we can provide the table. So let's select this as a table. Just we can provide the CMDB firewall network in here. CMDB underscore CA underscore firewall network. So that is containing this device type. So now let's click this one delimiters and provide the space and click done. You can now see the firewall has been dragged. Now let's test this one. So now you can see the firewall device type as a firewall. Now let's drag this one. Here you can provide the firmware version. Once we drag it, um, so like this you can provide it. So now you can see that line, dragging line is yellow color. Now let's test it. So you can see the firmware version is 6.0. So like this only we need to work on those kind of horizontal discovery. So now let's do the merging the pattern. We are going to manage the pattern as a merge table. We can create the third step under the set device type. So let's close this one. Let's click this one. Now I'm going to select the operation as merge table. So this is our merge table. So here we are providing the informations. So in the first table we can provide the SNMP info. In the second table we can provide the firewall network. In the target table we can provide the firewall network again. Now we can provide the computer system management. We can drag this, we can click this computer system. Here we have the management IPs and all. So we can just drag it and drop it. Computer system management IP. So let's test this one. Now you can see the short description, instance ID, commands, device type and a firmware version. So those are all we have done with the merge table. So we had done with the condition of the computer management IP, which is not empty. Let's save this and publish it. Now I am going to do the discovery for the firewall hardware. This is our Cisco Fix firewall. Sorry, I need to go to the discovery schedule. So here is our discovery schedule. You can select this Cisco Fix firewall. Let's discover this one. Let's wait for some time and come back. So once the discovery got completed, you can see the description comments, then device type, which is firewall, and also firmware version. So by this way, you can have to do the pattern designing. So the horizontal pattern designing will be uh, play a virtual role here. So that's it today's video. Thank you.